Welcome to another episode of Dolphin Origin Stories, where we talk with students, alumni, staff members, and so much more to discuss how they became Dolphins. We're here at 1P right now, and a lot's going on here, and our guest today works at 1P as well, Mitchell Lovell. Mitchell, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
We're so happy to have you on the show here. So currently, you work here.
Yep.
You did attend school here, so we're going to talk about all that, but we got to go back and discuss how you got here in the first place. So what was your decision-making process to attend the College of Staten Island?
For me, it was the Macaulay Honors Program, so I was attracted to all the perks, including the free tuition, the laptop, the opportunities fund. So I looked at that, and then I saw that CSI was close to home. It had my major, so I was really interested in getting my degree and doing it without debt. So that's what attracted me to here.
All right, so what was the Macaulay Honors Program like?
Yeah, I loved it. It was nice to be like with a cohort of students throughout the first 2 years doing all your general requirements, but the core classes that we took with Macaulay I loved because we were able to get a lot of insight into New York City and all the different aspects of it, from the arts to the people of the city, and also talk about like some special kind of humanity stuff as well.
Awesome. So talk to us about the process of picking your major.
So I knew, I think, sometime in high school I wanted to do cinema studies or cinema production. In high school, I started a film club at Curtis, and so I knew coming into it what I wanted my major to be, but I wasn't completely sold. So I liked that I was able to come here, and if I wasn't, sure about my major, I was able to change it. I was a math minor, and that was because math was always kind of like my backup. If cinema wasn't really working out for me, I was just going to shift my major, and that's why I have a minor in math. So it's kind of like a bizarre thing, but being able to like do both up until throughout my junior year, it provided me like a great space to use both sides of my brain.
Right. Yeah. And you were also a student athlete, so you're on the swim team, right?
Yeah.
So talk to us about your decision-making process to be on the swim team, and also how you're able to balance being a student athlete with the stuff in the classroom.
I think I just didn't want to give anything up. I didn't want to give up math. I didn't want to give up. I was a swimmer in Curtis High School as well, so I didn't want to give that up. It was part of my life, and I wanted to continue doing that. So that was also a big part of me coming here. So I knew, right away that I wanted to join the team. I did so, and balancing it was tough. I think the athletes nowadays are a lot more rigorous than we were. And I remember when we had a new coach, Michael Acolytis, he was in the transition phase of taking, from D3 to D2.
Right.
And so, keeping up with that in my junior and senior year was real tough, but I think I managed.
Yeah, you did a great job. Mike's an awesome coach and an awesome person as well. So what other activities were you either doing here on campus or internships-wise that kind of helped you formulate the career path you wanted to pursue?
So while I was here, I did, besides swimming and diving, I was also part of the film club. I was vice president for 1 year, and it gave me my first kind of, space of putting together a film festival, which is a big part of what I do here.
Coming up soon, right?
Yeah.
So tell everybody about the upcoming film festival.
So our film festival is an annual event. It's going to be May 13th and May 15th. You get to see works from not only cinema majors, but all students from CSI who has work. So if you're interested and you have made any sort of video content, you can go ahead and submit it. Our deadline is April 29th, and otherwise you can watch the stuff on May 15th and May 13th.
All right, so talk to us about your current role here as a staff member.
So I'm a college lab technician, and what that means is that I help facilitate the technology that students need to be successful. So what I do is that I manage some of the studios downstairs in the film and video lab, and I just make sure that the equipment is ready for students to use, and that the circulation is happening between classes and students. Things are being brought back on time. It's prepared. It's fixed when it needs to be fixed. That's the main part of my work. Yeah.
Excellent. And the students love it, so keep up the awesome work. Last thing here, Mitchell, for anyone out there considering attending the College of Staten Island as a student, tell them why this is a good place for them to be.
This is a place for you to be because there are so many different things for you to be here. If the club does not exist, you can make the club. If the major does not exist, as a CUNY student, you can apply for the CUNY BA program. And and it is right here in New York City, and I think that's why I came to all those opportunities. I knew what I wanted, and if you don't know what you want, you'll find it here.
There you go, very well said. Mitchell, Lovell, thank you for your time. I'm your host, Nick Durst, and thank you for watching Dolphin Origin Stories.